So welcome to episode 5 of I Have No Idea What I'm Doing, a transparent attempt to build something right in the public eye with all of our mistakes and learning right out in the open. Call me an idealist, but I want to believe that you've got an idea that you're sitting on that you just can't shake. I hope everyone has ideas. You know, at least one thing that rattles around in your brain you just can't stop thinking about. Ideas bring hope and often give us motivation for the better. And I've got a ton of them. I've started and stopped at least 3 different books, and they're still in there, they're just not ready to come out yet. And I bet I could whiteboard 10 ideas for apps that I want us to build at work today. They may or may not ever make $1. Heck, they could fail miserably, but even that's not necessarily a bad thing. Ideas don't have to be a product or a book though. They could be that just out of reach new career, that dinner club you want to start in your neighborhood, or the fact that you want to learn to play guitar. And one of the best things I think about ideas is that they're totally free. They don't cost you anything, and you ought to be willing to part with them for nothing as well. So I had an idea. I wanted to make some videos, but I didn't really know why. There was one little problem. I had no idea where to start. So I didn't have a clue how to make a video. I mean, I knew how to turn on the camera on my phone and hit record, but I didn't know how to make anything that resembled quality somebody else might be interested in watching. But about 3 months ago, one of the guys in our office brought in a little recap video they had made for some friend's wedding. And it was amazing. And almost immediately, my idea of making some videos came back to the forefront. Thankfully, my business partner saw that the talent that Quao had in the creation of that video and agreed with me privately that we needed to nurture his talent a little further and see where it might go. So about 6 weeks ago, I floated my crazy idea out there in the office, but confessed that I had no idea where to start or what it would even be about. I also had no idea how involved it would be or how much effort it might take. And in the last 6 weeks, I figured out it's a huge undertaking even with the talented crew of folks behind the camera. Mad props to the Casey Neistats and Jolgan Joshes of the world for their consistency and quality in publish. Currently, 2 of us are spending on average a full day a week on the writing, shooting, reshooting, editing, and launch of these videos. That's actually quite a large chunk of billable hours during the week for a smaller company like ours, but I'm grateful that so far we've been able to manage it and that I've got a fantastic and supportive business partner that is allowing us to indulge this crazy idea for a little while. So what type of content are we actually trying to produce for you? Well, if I had to boil it down, I want to be able to provide you with quick, relevant, positive clips that make you think, provide some motivation, or even help you start a conversation. As I mentioned at the start of this experiment, is called I Have No Idea What I'm Doing. And while I still absolutely believe that statement, we're learning new stuff every week. Learning how to shoot hasn't come without its challenges. I never set out to be car video guy, but frankly, it's the most controlled environment that we've found to work so far. Shooting outside is a challenge due to the sound and lighting, and shooting inside so far has felt stuffy and forced. Additionally, I teleprompt everything, mainly because talking 5 minutes straight doesn't come without the awkward pauses or memory loss. And even though Quao has magic fingers when it comes to editing, when I try and shoot from the hip, it ends up being about 4 minutes worth of ums and ahs. The biggest challenge we have yet to conquer is distribution though, and getting more folks to view the videos. It's by no means a new problem or even one that's unsolvable, but when you create something you think is good, you want others to see it and benefit from it. That's just human nature. I believe that if we continue to produce high quality content that you find useful and shareable, the viewership will grow. We don't make $1 on these videos, and honestly, it's not even why we set out to create them. We set out to learn something new and create a value for you, and I'm truly grateful for your attention to each one. But enough about my idea, let's get back to yours. So what's that idea right now that you're either wrestling with or you tucked away a while back just thinking that maybe, just someday you might return to it? Yeah, that one. Now it's in there, and I'm fairly certain you have the ability to get it out on a napkin if nothing else. Maybe you don't yet have a clue where to start or how to get help making it a reality, but I'm here as proof that it can be done. If you want, send me your idea and use me as a napkin. 6 weeks ago, I didn't even know how to upload a video on YouTube, much less create one from scratch. 6 weeks from now, what will you accomplish? What simple steps could you take this week to get a ball rolling? What can we do to help? Thanks for watching and being a part of this fun ride. We're excited to see where it heads. Until next time.